Hi everybody, this is Osprey from MyChartCoach.com, and in this video we're going to take a look at some of the hottest stocks today, and then we're going to take a look at the solar sector. In case you didn't hear, Trump put a tariff on solar imports, so we have the solar sector running after hours. So we've got solar stocks on the radar for tomorrow. So first up, though, we're going to take a look at the hot stocks today. LTBR, that was the big morning mover, pre-market mover. Did close up 57%, but it formed the nasty candle. This is not what we're looking for. The black candle forms when the close is below the open, but the share price is up on the day. When we see this pattern form with the long upper wick, we just like to head to the sidelines. Signals downside risk. So yeah, the long upper wick with the big volume bar signals dilution. When you see that pattern form, the best thing to do is to just head to the sidelines. The 15-minute chart did break down today, signaling to exit. Okay, let's look at NVCN. Closed up 23% today. We have fast or RSI at 57, so there's a lot of room to run until overbought levels. You got a bull cross here on plus DI and 80x. The big move today was the close above the middle Bollinger Band, currently at 58, and then it hit the 50-day simple moving average at 71. That was the two big technical developments. As you can see, it hit that green line and pulled back. So tomorrow it has to get above 71. If that turns into resistance, you can see today's candle did close above the upper Bollinger Band at 66. The candles could work back into the bands and test that middle Bollinger Band. As long as the middle Bollinger Band holds, a new uptrend should begin. If it does get above the 50-day simple moving average and turn into support, because look, there was a huge volume spike today, it could run up to that dollar land level and test the 100-day simple moving average at 108. Okay, let's take a look at HTGM. All right, nice move today. Closed up 16%. RSI and Fasto are both in the bull zone and below overbought levels. So this has been in an uptrend, but in kind of a sideways channel here. And so basically the big thing is it's got to close above this closing price on the 4th of January. If it can close above this 4 resistance level, that's going to signal it wants to head higher and that the uptrend's intact. If it fails to break that level, you can see more consolidation and more sideways action. Okay, so this is all set up. It just has to break above 4. Okay, let's look at SRNE. This sweet move today. Congrats, everyone. This is a stock we've been following. It closed up 21% on the day. This is a weekly chart, but since this is the first day of trading, this is the the only data on this chart, so it kind of looks like a daily chart in the sense that it did close up 21% on the day. But this is a weekly chart, and each candle does represent 1 week of trading, and it did make a break above the key levels that we talked about in the last video. That's the 200 and 300 week moving averages. Now it needs to close above that 300 week moving average at 712 for the week. So as long as it stays above 712, that's going to signal more upside potential. As you can see here, it's breaking above this 2016 high close level. It's trying to. That's going to be another big level to break. And close above for the week. It's right at that level right now. Check it out. September high close has to break above that level, and then you're talking about 2015 resistance. So it's all about turning those 200 and 300 week moving averages into support for SRNE. Okay, let's look at the solar stocks. We have RGSE. We're going to start with worst of breed. This is the POS of the sector, but everybody loves it, so we're going to keep an eye on it. It is up in after hours trading. As you can see here, it's been totally beaten down. This company loves to sell shares, but we'll see if it can get something going here. There was a little volume spike here. It's below EMA 4. It has to close above EMA 4 at 116. Key levels to break are going to be this 200-day simple moving average at 121. I think it's above that in after hours trading. And then you're looking at the middle Bollinger Band at 132 big level. And then up above this 50 and 100-day simple moving averages. Once it gets above the 50-day simple moving average at 144 and turns it into support, that'll be the signal that it wants to head higher. It tried to do that in December, closed above the 50-day simple moving average, failed to hold and pulled back. So if it can close above, hold, that will be the bullish change in trend and will be the signal that RGSE finally wants to head higher. Okay, keep an eye on SUNW tomorrow. It was up in after hours trading. RSI in and Fasto are both in the bull zone with room to run. It does have a nice uptrend going. This is a much better uptrend than RGSE. Yeah, the trend is your friend. It's riding middle Bollinger Band support higher. As long as middle Bollinger Band at 109 support holds and this 50-day simple moving average at 107 holds, it's currently above both levels. That does signal more upside potential. There's a gap back here from November. All right, and so what we're looking for now is a break above the bottom of the gap, okay, and then above this high close here on the 27th of December, and then you're looking for the gap fill. The gap fill is lined up right now perfectly with that 100-day simple moving average at 126. If you can get above that 126 level and turn into support and top of gap, there's a space over here on the chart, then you're looking at the 200-day simple moving average at 145. Okay, let's look at First Solar. Okay, the cool thing about this is it is optionable, so you can trade options. So keep an eye on calls tomorrow. As you can see, they were really calls were really beaten up today, but they're going to be getting a bid tomorrow with this bullish news. And so notice that it has this big pullback, or at least they should get a bid tomorrow. That would be the logical thing. And so we have this 3 red candles in a row. We're looking for this current close to hold and for it to get back above that $70 level. That's the middle Bollinger Band. A close above 70 is going to signal this uptrend is intact. And then what we want to see is a run back up to this upper Bollinger Band at 74. That's a big level to break. And then it's this closing price from back here in, what is it, the 11th of January. That's the big level to break, just above 76. A close above that level signals that it wants to keep heading higher. So keep an eye on First Solar. Another optionable that you can trade options, SPWR. So yeah, this is another one to you option traders. Keep an eye on calls tomorrow. They were heating up a little bit today. And yeah, check it out. It needs to get above this middle Bollinger Band. It held the 50-day simple moving average. It's currently above the 300, 100, and 200 and 50-day simple moving averages. That long upper wick there, you know, there's probably some people loading. You know, they knew about this tariff thing coming through. They loaded up big time. Now they're ready for the run. That would be, you know, I'm just making assumptions there, but that's what the wick looks like with the news that just came out. And now we've got the middle Bollinger Band at 877. If it can close above this dotted purple line and turn into support, then it could head higher. And what really needs to do is break above this 950, we'll call it resistance zone. That's this high close here on the 11th of January. If it can close above that 950 level, that's going to signal it wants to break out higher. Now, TERP is a good solar company, but you know, it has an ugly chart going right now, and it is not really optionable. There's no volume. I see there's one put here. Yeah, so but yeah, if you look here, it's been in this nasty downtrend. It's hitting the 200-day simple moving average at 11. So basically, if it can hold 11, that would be great. That would keep it in play here for this tariff play. And then you want to see it close above the middle Bollinger Band at 1144. And then the real big levels to break are the 150-day simple moving averages here. If it gets a close above 1183 and turns that green line into support, that's going to be a signal that it wants to head higher. All right, so keep an eye on the solar sector tomorrow. Thanks for viewing this video. If you'd like to learn more about charts and technical analysis and how to trade options, come check out our chat. I'll post the link below the YouTube video. Thank you.